Hey guys, this is Heather with the TEC at Horry Georgetown Technical College, and in this video we're going to be continuing our training on the content tool, and we are going to show you how to drag and drop files to put them under your modules and create new topics. And we're also going to show you how to get to the Manage Files area so you can manage those files with deleting and organizing. And if you need to re-download any, we'll show you how to get there to do that. So to begin with, I've already logged into my course and I'm under the content tool. And you can see here I'm still under the table of contents. Under the Getting Started module, we're still going to keep working. So what you can see here is to drag and drop a file from your computer into your content area. D2L has created these boxes right here that are outlined in the dashed line, where you can drag a file from your computer onto this box and it will automatically upload it to your Manage Files area. I've tried this in Internet Explorer 9 and it did not work, so if you're going to be doing this, you probably want to make sure you're using Firefox just to make sure that you're able to drag and drop the file. So I already have my folder here on my computer open and I want to drag and drop one of these files in. And to do that, you just left click and hold on the file you want to drag, and then drag your mouse pointer over, and you see it highlighted it in green. That means that I can drop that file there. And what the system does is it uploads it for you automatically, and it puts a link under content to that file with that same name. Now if I want to edit this file, I can just click on the action menu here and go to Edit Properties, where I can choose write in a description. I can choose whether that one is a published or a draft. And what the difference here is, a draft just means that you can see it but the student cannot, and published means that the student can see it when they go into content. And then you can also add your date and time restrictions here if you want to do that. If you want to change the name of that file, you simply click on the name of the file and it comes up so you can change the name of it right there. And if you hit the enter key or click outside of that box, it will save that change. If I look at the action menu again, I have a couple options here. I can view this topic, so if I wanted to view the file, I would just click on View Topic. If I want to download it back to my computer, I can choose Download. Send to Binder is an app that D2L is coming out with that you can be able to organize and save your files, and we'll talk about that in a future video. And then if you want to move the file up or move it to another module, you can do that with these settings here. And then if you want to delete it, you just choose Delete Topic. Remember, if you want to move the file, you can also click and drag it on the little brackets to the left of the name. If I wanted to move it to another module, I'd simply just click and drag it down to that module, and I can place it wherever I want. So in a nutshell, that is how you drag and drop files from your computer. Now you might ask yourself, where did this file go? How do I find where those files are stored? Well, you have to be under the table of contents link here, and then if you click the drop down list, you'll have some options here, and Manage Files is one of those options. We've also put a link to Manage Files under the Tools drop down, and it's the last one here. So you can quickly access your Manage Files area from any page in the course. So if you are under Getting Started, for example, you don't have the Manage Files option here, but you can still click on Tools and go to Manage Files. So just going to look at your Manage Files area, you can see this is the file that we just uploaded, Contract 2011 PDF. The little link icon just says that it is linked to a content topic. And then we have some options here if we want to rename, copy, cut, download, or view the content topic. Your Manage Files area is just your storage area for any files that you have in the course. You do have the ability to upload files here and save them for future use. The students do not access this area, nor do they see this area. So if you wanted to go ahead and upload the files you're going to use in the course, and before you're ready to make links to them, you can do that here and know that the students will not access them beforehand. So going back to content now. The other way you can put a file in is by doing the new and then upload a file. And this opens up the upload a file box here. And you can also drag and drop files here, or you can click on upload and browse and choose your file like we've done before. And let's go just drag and drop a couple more in just to. So I want to move that one in, I want to move that one in. So it's removed a lot of the clicking and dragging that you've had to do before to put files into your course. So I uploaded all of those files and it neatly placed them under my materials grouping and created links to them here. So another thing I want to point out is we're under getting started, and you see it's grouped them in materials and discussions. In the system, when you go to settings, this is one of the settings. So content arrangement by content type, that's what's telling the system to say, okay, these are all your materials, these are your discussion topics. So it's removed that creating modules and then putting the items under the modules. If you before had created, you know, PowerPoints and put all of your PowerPoints, or discussions and put all of your discussions, this content type is going to do that for you automatically. If we choose none here, it's just going to put them in order by where they were uploaded. So you can see here it's rearranged it. So now I have YouTube, introduction, these are the discussion topics, and then here's the 3 files that I just put in there. So depending on how you want to group these things, I kind of like grouping them by content type. And if you don't like that, then you can just choose none, and I think none is the default. So if you want to group it by content type, you just go to settings and then content type. This default completion status, this is for the students. When they go in and view topics, you can have it automatically complete the status, or have manual completion where they actually have to go and check off that they viewed something. Or you can do no completion tracking, and basically what that is let's do manual completion. Save. And then I'm going to go switch over to student view so you can see what the student sees when they come into the course. Content. And so now when the student comes into the course, we're still under getting started, they have a neat little completion bar along the top here, and you can see that it is grouped by our subjects, materials, and discussion topics. And on the right over here we have these little boxes, and the student has the ability to go in and check these boxes off as they complete items, and the system will update their completion status. So by setting it as manual completion, the student would actually have to go and check off these items after they've viewed them, where automatic completion would automatically put a checkbox there once the students clicked on the item and looked at it, or if it was a discussion topic, went and clicked on the discussion topic and posted there, the system will know to automatically add a check mark there. So as they're going through the course, let's go back to table of contents so we can just see the whole list of content. As they're going through the course, this is what it will look like to them. So they'll have each module, and they can minimize and maximize them by clicking on the heading, but they'll have each module and they'll have their little check boxes on the right over here, and as they're checking off items, it'll show them how much of the course that they've completed. So it's a neat little tool to kind of give them the satisfaction of saying, okay, I've done this much in the course, and have a way to recognize how far they've come since the beginning of the semester. So let's switch back over to faculty view. My role, change role, and jump back into content. So the last thing I want to show you is creating new modules. And you can see here on the left hand side we have an added module. And if we just click over here, we can just type in the name of the module, Unit 3, and hit enter on our keyboard. And it will create that module for us, and here's our blank module. So if we wanted to drag and drop files in, we could do that here. If we wanted to add a sub-module, which is you know, the other grouping underneath of there, we could say Unit 3, Section 1. And then if we wanted to add another sub-module, we just click on the item down here and do Section 2. And D2L neatly lays out all of these modules for you on the left-hand side, and you can add items by using our buttons, our drag and drop, and the add activities. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any other questions, you know how to reach us in the TEC. We're always here to help, and look forward to doing some more videos for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.